Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the final stage for the Amgen Tour of California women's race, empowered by Breakaway from Heart Disease. Actually, empowered by SRAM, but brought to you by our friends at Breakaway from Heart Disease. And, well, Breakaway was going to be tough because so much attention being put on the GC battle today that there was almost no way you could imagine anything but a sprint at the end. With Corinne Rivera winning yesterday, it was entirely possible that we had our first back-to-back stage wins for the women in Amgen's history. So many things going on out there, especially the tension in the peloton after yesterday. A lot being made about the battle going on between the Bulls, Dolmans, and United Healthcare team, and they didn't back off. We had a chance to talk with a lot of riders that were in the mix every day at our sign-in. It's been great checking in with the peloton, and you could feel really two different things. The energy for the race was at an all-time high. The excitement around the race has really become its own thing, but there was also a competitive spirit and tension going on between these top teams, and that's exactly the way you want it to be in women's racing. You couldn't have asked for more from the racers at this edition. It is at the very highest level. We had one stage left to sort it out. Enjoy our interviews from Sacramento.
Welcome to Sacramento. We're always happy to have Amgen show up.
Wow, top 3 days of racing. How are you feeling coming into the final stage?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to start today, and it'll be a really fast course, so I'm excited.
Yeah, does it suit you better today than maybe the first 2 days when we were up in this high Sierras? Are you a better day for you maybe?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sea-level racing and really fast racing, and I'm really excited.
Right on. That's Sofia Arreola, the Mexican rider on Show 2020. And this is one of our real heroes, a hometown hero. Meet Sacramento Shayna Paulus. Is it hard to smile after 3 days of racing? So much love for you out here, but boy, it's been tough, hasn't it, Shayna?
This has been the biggest race of my entire life, so it's been a huge challenge, but it's also been a super fun and learning experience. So I'm just really excited to be here and make it through the whole thing. So I'm really excited for today.
So Shayna really is the poster person for what we call NICA, the National Interscholastic Cycling Association. You came up through high school mountain biking. It's a great way for kids to get outside and have fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I did high school mountain biking all 4 years in high school, and it's really fun to watch how it's grown since I was in high school, and there's just so many kids doing it today, and it's so fun to watch.
So your brother Nielsen won Best Young Rider at this event last year. He must be pretty excited to see you getting a chance to race here.
Yeah, I mean, it was so exciting watching him last year get the Best Young Rider jersey and just do super well overall. So now it's his turn to watch how I do today, and it should be really exciting today. So, yeah.
Awesome. We can't wait. Have a good race out there, ladies. That's the Show Air 2020 team. So, Brad, just like the men, we have a lot of squads to introduce you to here on the final stage.
Yeah, this next team to check in is a very special team racing here at the Amgen Tour of California. You'll see the USA on their jersey. This is the U.S. national team. Honored to have them here at the Amgen Tour of California. Let's welcome Skylar Schneider, Allison Arnsman, Hannah Arnsman, Samantha Schneider, and Stephanie Sidlick, your U.S. national team.
At just 18 years old, her first year racing up in the elite level, this young woman out of West Allis, Wisconsin, won a bronze medal at the Pan American Games in the Dominican Republic just a little over a week ago. Meet Skylar Schneider. What does one do with the bronze medal that they get from the Pan Am Games? Does that go into... I got to imagine the Schneider sisters have and the Arnsmans have quite a big trophy room.
Yeah, in my bedroom I keep some of my favorite achievements up on the wall, but I haven't been home yet since that, so right now it's in my suitcase.
Just hanging out with you on the trip, right? Hey, in your career, two-time silver medalist at the World Championships for juniors as well. The hardest 3 days of racing that you've done up till now in one block, or not?
Absolutely. This is the hardest race I've ever done. partly because of the terrain we've been on and also because this is the best talent in the world. So putting those together makes a good sufferfest.
So we not only have one set of sisters on this team, as this is Samantha Schneider, the older of the two Schneiders and a very accomplished national champion herself, but we also have the Arnsman sisters coming out of North Carolina. It's funny, it's tough not only to be good in this race, it's tough to be better than your sister.
I wouldn't say I was better than my sister.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that that's one of the nice things, that being on USA national team, you really can trust everybody on this squad. You're all on the same page. And I think it has to be a real honor to wear this jersey.
Absolutely. It's a huge honor to represent our country at the biggest race in the nation. I think all of us are just so thankful to USA Cycling and everyone who supports that for having us here and supporting us.
I think it's really important to note Derek Bouchard Hall, who's with us here today, has really shown a commitment to women's racing. And I think for young athletes like yourselves, it's got to give you a lot of confidence that you're on the right path.
Absolutely. We're so grateful for everybody. And we're so awesome. It's so awesome to hear everyone cheering USA as we're coming around. Yes, it's so great.
Great job. All right, wish them luck. This is our national team here in the United States. Brad, always great to have this jersey in the field here at the Amgen Tour. I'll throw it back to you.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing the red, white, and blue on the course today. As we move on to our next team, this is the American-registered Silence Pro Cycling Team, led by our Lexus QOM leader, Christabel Doble-Hickok. We also welcome Rosella Rato, Małgorzata Jasinska, Danny King, Allison Tetrick, and Kirsten Wald.
Well, I'm going to grab a couple words first with our queen of the mountain. You must have always known this day was coming. It wasn't if, it was when, right, Christabel?
Yeah, I've gotten to wear this jersey on loan a few times, and it's always fun to be out in the field and polka dots, and today will be a whole nother story.
Well, boy, and yesterday, a whole nother story as well. Were you at all apprehensive of what would happen when you came down to the Delta?
Oh, no. We knew exactly to expect the echelons, and then we had our director in the radio, telling us when to be ready, and it makes a huge difference.
Well, good luck out there today defending in our Lexus Queen of the Mountains jersey. Well, Allie Tetrick, when's the last time that you slept?
Yeah, I don't think I sleep much this week, but it's always amazing to be here at the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease women's race empowered by SRAM. So happy to be here.
Isn't it great that you're not only a SRAM rider, you work for Amgen, you do social media for them, you're a professional bike racer, and Allie Tetrick from Redding, California, now living in Petaluma, we go with, right? Now living in Petaluma, is one of only 3 riders who's ridden in every single incarnation of the Amgen Tour of California. That's got to feel pretty cool. You're like the Jens Vogt of this race now.
I am. It's been amazing to watch how the Tour of California has grown and really the development of women's cycling in the United States. So really big thanks to all the sponsors and Amgen for stepping up and making this race possible.
You know as well as anyone, Allie. Brad and I, from our perspective, we're saying this is the best racing I've ever seen in my life, what happened over the last 3 days. Your perspective, obviously a little bit different when you're in the mix. But, this was incredible racing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the incredible racing's not over, so make sure to cheer really loud as it's going to be another really fast day, so excited to be that.
Certainly rider to watch for the finale, Kirsten Wald, our winner of this stage last year. Let's give a big hand to the Silence Cannondale team.
Boy, a lot of talent in the green and black jerseys here for Silence Pro Cycling. Next up here on the sign-in stage, one of the more fun teams to have in the peloton. This is Team Illuminate, another American-registered squad led by Katarina Nash. We also welcome Michaela Harvey, Georgia Catterick, and Marie Soleil Place. Team Illuminate.
Let's grab a word with Georgia Catterick here. Georgia, coming out of New Zealand to be with us. Certainly a hard week of racing. How have you been weathering out there?
I'm really excited to be. It's my first big tour. It's been really challenging, but it's a cool experience and learn a lot. especially from Katniss. It's been pretty cool to have her on the team.
Yeah, Maria, let's start. I mean, a pretty interesting situation to be here at the Amgen Tour of California, having such a strong rider who's never really raced on the road before.
Yeah, it's awesome having her around us. Like, she's such a talented rider, and to be able to ride along beside her is such an awesome experience. And yeah, we're just so lucky to have her on the team.
So for you two, I'm guessing that 18, 19 years old. Is that about right?
Yeah, I'm 18, so this is my first year in Elite, and to be able to do Tour of California is just truly such an amazing experience. I'm so lucky to be able to race.
Yeah, awesome. And for yourself as well. I mean, it's an interesting sport. You have talented riders in this field as young as 18, as old as 40 years old. But certainly when you're jumping into the deep end of the pool here, was it eye-opening to race with the Olympic champion, Anna van der Breggen?
Yeah, it was pretty overwhelming to race next to my heroes.
Well, great. Thank you very much, ladies. That's the Illuminate team that we've been honored to have with us here this week, including Katarina Nash as well. Katarina, one of the great stories here. She has raced or competed in the Winter and the Summer Olympics multiple times. Back to you, Brad.
Well, this is the team to watch today, registered in the Netherlands. We next welcome Team Sunweb. Give it up for Julia Sok, Leanne Lippert, Juliette Labou, Leah Kirschman, Lucinda Brand, and yesterday's winner from Tustin, California, Corinne Rivera.
So Corinne will be in high demand, no doubt, after yesterday's win.
Hey, let her sign
So-
in. Let her sign in first.
We'll let Corinne sign in here, take care of the inscription for our final stage. Corinne, congratulations. What a win yesterday.
Thanks, Dave. I couldn't have done it without all these girls up here.
You know, and you really do mean it. I know, because that was a real battle out there yesterday with the crosswinds and everything going on. I mean, without them, where would you be when you think about it?
Probably last place.
I don't know about last. Maybe still riding around in the Delta out there somewhere. So, you know, Corinne, I really, Corinne Rivera is the only American, man or woman, who's won the Tour of Flanders. Let's give her a big hand. That is a historic moment. I'm never going to let up. I'm relentless. We used to always talk about Corinne being a 58, 59, 60, all the way up to 71-time national champion. But the Flanders thing trumped it.
As far as internationally, that trumps it, yeah.
So one of the things that we've loved, Corinne has been a part of our American cycling family for more than half of her life, to tell you the truth. And Corinne's dad, Wally, is the cornerstone of the whole thing. Where's our Wally? Where are my Wally people at?
Yeah, let's hear where my Wally people are at. The family's down at team parking with a motorhome like usual.
Has it ever, have you stopped and thought about how special it's been along the way? You probably have had the best family support of any athlete I've ever met. I know it's not lost on you.
Yeah, it's super cool. I'm really lucky to have such supportive parents, and they were really stoked that we're racing here in our hometown state, and they get to come up since I race in Europe a lot more now.
Easier to win today, having won yesterday?
I wouldn't say easier. It's a new day, a new challenge, and we'll tackle it the same way we always do.
It'll be easy to pick her out. It is Corinne Rivera like a rocket ship on the front of this bike race. Let's give someone a big hand, Brad. And we're going to bring up our next team. Thank you, ladies. Good luck out there.
Well, certainly looking forward to the white and black jerseys on course today. That'll bring us to the Visit Dallas DNA Pro Cycling Team. Let's welcome Michaela Drummond, Mandy Heinz, Jennifer Lubke, Hannah Moogie, Brianne Nalder, and Claire Rose.
Well, it was quite a day for this squad yesterday. Brad, let's meet Visit Dallas DNA. So I'm going to grab a word with yesterday's most courageous rider. Easy to pick out. This is Mandy Hines. Mandy, awesome job. You know, if you follow along, and I highly recommend, they're like Vox women, get involved in the sport. Pick out your favorites and watch how it goes and watch their career. And if you watch this one, you saw a lot of hard work come good yesterday. Congrats, Mandy.
Thank you so much. It was great. This team all week have just been battling, and we're amongst the best in the world here, and it felt great to come away with this jersey for the team.
Is it like being in a video game, surrealistic, when you're riding alone off the front of a stage as big as yesterday at the Amgen Tour of California? Psychologically take us through something like that.
Absolutely. You're going along. Unlike playing video games, there's a little bit more pain that's involved. And my teammate Claire Rose always told me, if you're feeling pain, it's not enough. So you just keep pedaling.
Until you just black out.
Yep. Yeah, you do. You're looking at that computer and you're seeing some numbers, you're seeing those watts, and you're just like, I can just go a little bit more, just dig a little bit more. In those cases, just start counting down.
You know, I don't know that there's a team in professional cycling that has a better ambiance or vibe than this squad. Brianne, I want to talk to you about that. You've been a part of this team really since the beginning. It's got to be really nice to be on this stage now. Did you ever think you guys would get here? I mean, it wasn't easy, was it?
Yeah, I mean, this is personally a dream of mine. It's my first experience here. I've been with this team since day one. This is 5th year from the grassroots of Kathy Kim and now starting everything. So, gosh, to be here on this stage and representing in this way is incredible.
I can really feel it. And, you know, you're new to the team this year, Dr. Rose, as Claire Rose joining the team and immediately makes her mark at Redlands, winning a big stage. Got to feel great to join up with an outfit like this and, you know, really be in the mix here in California.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. Yeah, the team atmosphere has been great. They've really welcomed me into the team. So, yeah, no, I really love racing out here.
I'm almost going to guarantee that you'll see this jersey attacking this bike race today. I don't know which one of these ladies, but it'll be one of them. Let's give the Visit Dallas DNA team a big hand as we send them out. Brad, I'll throw it back to you. I love this team, man.
Yeah, incredibly aggressive. That earned Mandy Hines our blue breakaway Most Courageous Riders jersey for her ride yesterday. Next up is the Tibco SVB team, Tibco Silicon Valley Bank, with Lauren Stevens, Lex Albrecht, Catherine Boos, Ingrid Drexel, the Mexican national champion, Lindsay Myers, and Brianna Wall. This is Tibco Silicon Valley Bank.
We are in the sweet spot. My friend Lex Albrecht here. Lex, you bring so much great energy with your Tibco team to this race, and we're really in your backyard, aren't we? I mean, you're the home team here.
We are the home team here. It's awesome to be racing here in California and actually in North America. This is a huge deal for us to have a UCI Women's World Tour stage race in our own backyard in North America, because usually we have to go over to Europe. So it's really cool for us, an American team, a Californian-based team, to be able to race at home at this level and showcase our sport to the other riders and racers.
How tough has it been? We've been loving how exciting it is, but I got to be honest, I wouldn't want to be a part of it. It looks like a bar fight out there every day.
Yeah, but we're tough. We like that, you know? It's part of the fun.
Hey, there you go. And you got some good people with you here, Lauren. Quick word with you as well. Lauren Stevens, who has been a cornerstone of our American movement in cycling. It's good to be making a mark in America with American cyclists here at the Amgen Tour. We don't have to go to Europe all the time anymore, Lauren.
Yeah, I love racing in America, so the bigger races we can bring here, the better.
Beautiful. One Mexican champion on this team. It seems like these days, if you don't have a Mexican champion, you're going nowhere in this sport. Ingrid Drexel, this jersey represents the national road champion of Mexico. Let's give Ingrid Drexel a big hand here. You not only make the jersey look good, you have raced very, very well. Feeling good about how you're coming out of the first 3 stages, Ingrid?
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we have accomplished as a team, and I think we're racing really aggressively and bringing the activation on the peloton. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen today, but for sure we're going to be aggressive again.
Thank you, Ingrid. Brianna Wall joining us out of Portland, Oregon. There's a handful of riders that woke up this morning who could think, you know what, I got a shot to win a bike race today. You're one of them. You ready to go?
Oh yeah, on like Donkey Kong.
Hey, thanks. Right on. That's Brianna Wall. This is Tipco. They're a team to support. Let's wish them luck out there this year.
Boy, certainly had some impressive rides so far this week. Ingrid Drexel has been all over the front of this bike race in the Mexican National Champions jersey. All right, that'll bring us to a British squad next to the sign-in stage. Let's welcome the ladies from the Drops Pro Cycling Team. This is Martina Ritter, Anna Christian, Elizabeth Holden, Abby Mae Parkinson, and Hannah Payton, the Drops Cycling Team from Great Britain.
Well, if there was a team that showed up and punched above their weight, it's the Drops team. Congratulations on a great ride collectively here. Boy, you come to California and you go up to altitude. It has to be really, really rough for some of these athletes, but you really weathered it well. Were there any special tricks or techniques this year? Because Drops, 2 riders in the top 10 on stage 2, an amazing day.
Yeah, it was a really amazing day for us. We came over to California a week before the race started to try and adjust, because obviously being from Britain, altitude was very new to us, and a lot of us had not raced at altitude before, so I think that probably helped us.
It's interesting when we really did have a mix of the European peloton, the World Tour regulars, and then some of the American riders. Were you at all surprised by the level of the Americans that maybe you didn't know about?
We expected it to be a really hard day, and it was. They really pushed us, but yeah, we came with our climbing team, and I think we did Drops proud.
You absolutely did. Great job by the entire team. It's great to have Drops here with us. Good luck today, ladies, here on the final stage of our Amgen women's race. All right, Brad, who do we have next here?
This will be the American squad in the orange and white jerseys. Next up, we welcome the Rally Pro Cycling Team, led by Erica Aller, along with Kirsty Lay, Kelly Catlin, Caitlin LaRoche, Catherine Main, and the young Emma White.
2 riders in the top 10 yesterday, Kirsty Lay and Emma White. And you know what? Quick word with all of you. Eric Aller, this is your kind of day. Let's get it on.
Yeah, you know, we had a great day yesterday coming into the finishing circuits. We were all up in there. We just made a few errors, so we're looking forward to the opportunity to sort of clean it up and not make the same mistakes and maybe get ourselves on the podium.
Christy, an Olympic bronze medalist. It's got to feel great when you have the fitness, you have the team around you, and you're in the mix. Isn't this what sport is all about?
Absolutely. These girls are pretty amazing, and it's so nice to race with girls that are aggressive like this.
Hey, this is really worth noting, folks. This young woman, 19 years old, out of Minnesota, is an Olympic silver medal winner and now a world champion. This is Kelly Catlin. Boy, do you love the attention, Kelly. I can, yes. Nobody thrives on it more than Kelly, that's for sure. Emma, it's fantastic, this team, the different personalities that you have. And is Kelly Caitlin, if anybody ever said, I'll let my legs do the talking, it's Kelly, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. We're really lucky to have everybody click so well, and we definitely have a nice balance of everybody. Everybody's willing to do everything they can for the team, and Kelly's definitely no exception.
So you're kind of the middle ground. You're an American, but you live really close to Canada. And this team is almost entirely American and Canadian. Do you ever have to do any translating for folks?
No, I can't. That's Kirsty here.
Right. So now it has been this team. I want to talk quickly. We have the men up here. We were talking about the auction with the bikes. And how's that been going? Have we been getting some good bids in?
Yeah, I think it's open until the end of the week, until the men's race finished. So, yeah, they're coming in. I think this week it'll pick up for sure.
Hey, so as a 2-time silver medalist at the World Championship, rider was in the top 10 yesterday, winner of a stage at the Gila, you definitely are a rider to contend with here. It's funny, you're not flying below the radar anymore, are you?
Thanks, Dave.
It It is what it is at the end of the day. Good luck out there, Emma. Emma White and her Rally Pro Cycling team on those beautiful Diamondback bikes.
We'll get everyone together for a picture as they get ready for the final day of racing here at the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease Women's Race, empowered with SRAM. That brings our next team to the sign-in stage as we welcome the Canyon SRAM Racing Team, registered in Germany with Alina Amialusik, the British champion Hannah Barnes, Barbara Quarishi, California's Alexis Ryan, and the German Trixie Worak.
Two-time world champion, two-time German Olympian, and 2015 Amgen Women's Tour winner. Hey, Trixie, thanks for taking the time last night. People really enjoyed talking with you at the benefit. How has the week gone for you? It's got to be good to be back in California.
Yeah, for sure it's good to be back after 2015, and yeah, it was a hard week. Also, the second stage was really hard. It was different than the other years, so yeah, but we made it.
Yes, you did. What are your memories of this circuit? It was a good day in your career when you won the overall here. A lot of that was bonuses, wasn't it, that day?
Yeah, it was really close. It was like the situation from today, which they have the two teams, so we had to sprint for every bonus seconds, and yeah, it was a really close finish.
One of the great champions here at the Amgen Tour, that's Trixie Worak and her Canyon SRAM team, including British champion Hannah Barnes. Back to you, Brad.
Well, as they get their photo, that'll bring us to one of the most powerful teams racing here at the Amgen Breakaway from Heart Disease Women's Race. They earned the green jersey for their efforts in the Visit California Sprint Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Astana Pro Team checking on the stage now, led by the green jersey of Arlenis Sierra, the Cuban national champion, Laura Vicelli, and Sofia Bertazzolo, the Astana women's team.
Well, and Brad, another one of the great stories here, and we're not seeing it now because she has moved into our Sprint Leader, Visit California Sprint Leaders jersey, but this is the reigning Cuban national road champion. And Brad, how impressive has she been here? Talking about Arlenis Sierra.
Well, she can do it all. We learned she can climb, she can sprint, she can ride the brakes, and she can chase moves down. This team has been incredibly impressive here. Down to just 3 riders, though, racing here in Sacramento, so it's going to be very tough, but there is no doubt in my mind we're going to see that green Visit California Sprint Leaders jersey on the front of the bike race today.
Brad, a team of 3, but you'd think there were 9 of them, the way they've been covering moves and been so involved in this race. So credit where credit is due. Good job, Astana. All right, Brad. So thank you, ladies. As we're, yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing to do this with 3, but here's another team doing it with 3.
Yeah, down to just 3 riders, but, well, one of them is the former world champion. Let's welcome the Wiggle High Five team, led by the Italian Giorgia Bronzini, Audrey Cordon, and Amelia Ferland.
So, Brad, back me up. At about 10K to go yesterday, we heard that Georgia had a mechanical. Did I not say, don't worry, she'll still be on the podium?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, nice job. What happened? Flat tire, Georgia?
Yeah, I had a front wheel flat tire. I hit in a hole. So, yeah, I was a bit in panic, but one of the 2 angels in my side gave me a wheel. And I was in the convoy straight away, so it was easy to coming back. And the other angel was helping me in the back of the peloton, waiting me. And all together we came to the final kilometers. They leave me in the wheels that I choose to be, and I try to do my best for the team, for them.
Wow. You know, you got to say Georgia knows how to butter the bread, right? I mean, getting called angels. And you were out there, Amelia. You know what an angel probably loves to eat? Fajitas.
Yeah, that will go down well with the Angels, yes.
So the Angels, are they ready after really 4 very hard days of racing? This is Swedish champion and 2009 Amgen Tour winner in Santa Rosa, Amelia Ferland. We identified that Angels love fajitas, but are they ready for a break after 4? Well, I assume today is going to be a really hard day. It's been a rough Amgen Tour, Amelia.
Yeah, it was 2 tough first stages and a little tumble on the second stage, so made everything a little bit harder for me. But yeah, yesterday we were back on the flats and it was actually harder than expected, the stage. And I think we'll see nothing less today. It's still so tight in the GC and the teams will be battling it out. So I think it will be fast going around Sacramento today.
Pure pro. Right on. That's Wiggle High Five. Watch out for this team here today, including, Brad, as you mentioned, multiple-time world champion sprint specialist Giorgia Bronzini.
Well, we learned yesterday it's hard to slow Bronzini down. She'll be in the mix again today. We now move to another American team, down to just 3 riders, but all American riders left on this squad as we welcome Team Colavita Bianchi with Abigail Mickey, Whitney Allison, and Amber Pierce.
And then there were 3. The Agatha Christie. Right. It's a tough race. Only the strong survive out here. So, Abby, yesterday, the winds were bananas, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. They were pretty crazy yesterday. I mean, I think everybody was expecting, after 2 hard days at altitude, to have a little bit of an easier day. But I felt like I was back in Europe racing in those crosswinds.
I can only imagine, for sure. Whitney, quickly for you, it's got to be an eye-opening experience jumping in here with the World Tour riders from Europe, the Olympic champion. Was it fun to see what she's all about, race against the best in the world?
I mean, yeah, of course, it's always an honor to get to compete at such a high level. It's nice to know, there's so many Americans that are just as competitive. So it'll be fun to see what we can do here doing a criterium-ish style race, which is something that is an American's favorite.
I agree. It's sort of like a criterium, kind of like a kermesse, somewhere halfway in between. Did you do any research and look up my Celeste Heaven statement?
No.
You just trust me?
I trust you.
This is Amber Pierce, who is a Stanford University graduate and one of is journeywoman a fair way to put it? How long have you been pro now? It seems as long as I've been around.
Over 10 years.
Yeah, so over 10 years. So, hey, is it as encouraging as I would hope to see women's racing getting this platform at the Amgen Tour of California? This is a big stage.
This is huge. It's awesome. I mean, look at this venue. It's fantastic. We really appreciate the folks of Sacramento hosting this event, and up at South Tahoe was probably one of the most scenic races I've ever been to. So, yeah, this stage is awesome, and you guys are going to see fireworks out there today. There are multiple races going on out there. People are looking for the stage win, and the GC is really tight. People are still on the hunt for particular jerseys. So as you guys are watching the race out there today, keep in mind that all of these teams have different interests, and they're working together as a team, so there's a lot of strategy going on in the race. It's not just get on your bike and go as hard as you can.
Well put. Brad, we have a new co-announcer with us because that's how you do it. Hey, last thing I want to say is if you're wondering how do I support professional women's cycling, it's really as easy as the next time you're shopping, you just get Colavita olive oil or pasta, and what you're doing is helping these women live their dream. And we can all do little things that add up to a lot out here. So don't think you can't make a difference. Buy Colavita olive oil. It's that easy. All right, ladies, thank you. Good luck out there. That's the Colavita team.
All right, next up, coming to join us on stage is the Hagens Berman Superman team, registered here in the United States with 2 Australians, talking about Lizzie Williams and Peter Mullins. We also welcome Jess Sarah, Megan Alderet, and Scotty Lechuga in the break yesterday.
Well, nothing beats. We talk about national champion jerseys. Peter Mullins wears the stripes as a former national champion, and I'm sure will be one again. Peter, your experience, Australians have always been a big part of the American cycling scene. It goes back many, many years. You're the new wave of Australians. How's it been going for you here in the U.S., and what are your thoughts on the Amgen Tour and the level that you see here?
Yeah, I came to America on the road for my first time last year, and I did a lot of the criterium scene, a lot of the pro road tour, and it was my ambition to sign with the UCI team to be able to do the Tour of California. So it's really exciting to be here. I'm with a really cool and funky, aggressive team, and look forward to racing today.
Hey, thanks, Peter. Good luck. Hey, today is Mother's Day, and I don't know of any other, but I'm assuredly wrong. But not only do we have a mother of twins on this team. Meet Scotty Lechuga. I know. Does twins mean it's like double Mother's Day?
I tell the boys all the time, I'm so glad I had 2 for 1, or else I probably wouldn't have had a second child.
Well, they got a lot of energy, and I know they love watching Mom race. That's got to be one of the coolest things for you, is showing your young sons what a powerful woman is all about.
It's a pleasure and a privilege to be a mother, and I'm so honored to be here today, and I'm sure they're going to be somewhere on the course cheering. So.
Well, they have a mom they can be super, super proud of. This team should be super proud of everything you're doing. Hagens-Berman Superman always punches above their weight. Good luck, Scotty, and go for the win today. You know it. All right, let's give him a big hand, and happy Mother's Day to Scotty Lechuga. Brad, I'll throw it back to you.
Well, now starting to get into some of our big GC teams, including the woman sitting second place overall. She starts the day down by just 1 second in the quest for the yellow jersey. This is the Bulls-Dolman cycling team with Anna van der Breggen, Caroline Canwell, Christina Measures, Amy Peters, Jip van den Bos, and the reigning U.S. Professional Road Champion and defending champion here at the Amgen Tour of California. This is your U.S. champion, Megan Guarnier.
Well, an embarrassment of riches, you could say, with Bulls-Dolman's first. Let's start with the Olympic gold medalist from Rio, meet Anna van der Breggen. It's funny, not only gold, but a bronze too. It was quite a time in Rio. Hey, how are you doing? I know the racing has been tough. It has been as competitive as it gets. Your mindset coming into the final stage, Anna.
Yeah, well, I'm totally turning into a sprinter, so I think I need it today.
Well, hey, and you got up there. It was so close for the bonus seconds. It's for the American cycling fan. This is what we've been waiting for, a bike race at this level. I know that you're not right where you want to be, but we have another little way to go.
Yeah, I know. It's strange. If you have mountains like that in a stage race and it comes on to 1 second, then it's exciting, yeah.
No, absolutely, and I just want to say a big thank you to you for being here. It means a lot to have the Olympic gold medalist and European champion and that raid on the Ardennes. People in America, this is Megan Guarnier, your U.S. Professional Road Champion and defending champion of the Amgen Tour here. People might not realize, Megan, what a raid on the Ardennes means, but what Anna, your teammate, did earlier this year is unprecedented, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was an amazing 3 days of racing over the course of a week, and it was our first time in the Ardennes like that, and it was a real step for women's cycling and for us to pull off. I don't know, they're losing it over there, so see, and this is what happened.
Carol Ann, what do you think is going on next to you here?
I have no idea. I feel I missed something.
All right, we got to know. What's the joke, ladies?
Then we're just make a few pictures of the amazing back of Christine.
Oh, nice. Hey, cyclocross person yourself, obviously. Have you heard America loves its cyclocross as well?
Yeah, it's always a little bit early in the season, so I've never been here, but I heard it's really great cross racing here, so maybe I'll come back for cross.
I'll formally invite you. Christine Majerus, who is a national champion. Carol Ann, one last question for you. It hasn't really been totally fair. When you're on a team like Bulls-Dolman's with so many stars, you kind of don't have to get interviewed if you don't want to, do you? You can just lay back.
I kind of like that part, to be honest.
Hey, ladies, I'm glad you can smile because you made us smile. It was an amazing week of racing, and they're in the mix. Bulls-Dolmans!
Boy, what a day it's going to be for that crew trying to bring back that 1 second for Anna van der Breggen. That brings us to our next team. Let's bring up the ladies in green and white as we welcome the Loris Wildeels women's cycling team with Sophie de Voist, Sarah Rix, Amelia Rivat, and Bryony van Velzen, the Loris Wildeels women's cycling team.
Sophie, as we have the team together. How has the ladies experienced California? I know it's been tough. Have you been able to have any fun?
Yes, when we are on the road, we always have fun. So and it's very nice here. So we very like it here.
Would you come back next year after your experience here?
Yeah, I hope to come back. It was very nice to be in the mountains and Lake Tahoe. So I hope next year it's always there are also stages there over there. So and the team is coming back hopefully.
All right, well, we'll get a photo with them together for the Lowers Wild Deals team. Nice to have you ladies here in America. Let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, they really punched above their weight here this week. And Brad, we're down to just a handful of teams left here.
Yeah, actually, this will be our final team to sign in here on our Breakaway from Cancer sign-in stage. This is the United Healthcare Pro Cycling Team with the yellow race leaders jersey of Katie Hall. We also welcome Rushley Buchanan, Lauren Hall, Taylor Wiles, Loretta Hansen, and your Tag Heuer best young rider, Ruth Winder.
Asking Ruth Winder, the Redlands champion, what she thinks of her Monopoly jersey, our Tag Heuer best young rider. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Good. If you're happy, I'm happy. It definitely is very interesting styling for sure. I wanted to give you all credit for sure. New Zealand's Rushley Buchanan, Rushley Workhorse. How are you feeling today?
Great, and I was smiling yesterday on the front of the peloton, I'll have you know.
I've never seen you not smiling, that's for sure. Loretta Hansen, you are my hero. The hard work that you do makes such a big difference on this team. Keeping your head down and making it happen. You have to feel so good when you see Katie in yellow.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great team effort from everyone here on United Healthcare. You know, we're really excited and ready to race hard today and keep hold of this jersey.
So I'm going to jump over our current leader, Taylor Wiles. Brad and I consider ourselves a team, and we're trying to model ourselves more after United Healthcare. But we got a long way to go, don't we? You guys have it pretty tight.
Oh yeah, we're definitely a tight-knit group. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, how's that for the spectating side of things? How's everybody in the Wiles clan doing? Are they getting around California okay? It's a challenging race just to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, it's awesome. I got to spend Mother's Day and my mom's birthday with my mom, so that's been pretty cool.
2017, you know, remember so many people were saying, man, 2016 was a jerk year. 2017's a great year, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 2017's awesome. I'm loving it.
Hey, I want to give an opportunity to give a hand to our Pan-American silver medal winner from Dominican Republic. It's Taylor Wiles with that fantastic ride, including a win at the Tour of the Gila. Lauren Hall, you're always going to be judged by the friends that you surround yourself with. You are awesome. What a year. How are you feeling?
I feel absolutely amazing, and yes, I'm in great company with some amazing athletes, amazing women, and Rachel's done a great job. The team, United Healthcare, has done a great team putting together a great group of girls.
Lauren Hall out of Mississippi, and now, ladies and gentlemen, what an honor it is to introduce to you your overall race leader at the Amgen Tour of California. She's a Californian for United Healthcare. It's Katie Hall. Stoke level off the charts, I would have to think.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, so the real challenge for today, Katie, is obviously holding on to a 1 second advantage. But is there anything you can tell us that we need to know going into this? Have you set up a trap or anything like that out there?
I wish. I'm just really grateful for my really strong teammates I have here. So,
Hey, you know, before we send you out into battle, I really do want to say, and I know you're here to win, no question. But, you know, win, lose, or draw, if you can roll with a team like this and fight the way you fought, you already won the Amgen Tour of California.
yeah, it's an honor to be here with this group of women.
Well, it's an honor to commentate on it. This is United Healthcare. Let's wish them luck as it's time to hit out one final day here at the Amgen Tour, Brad. That is America's team, the people's team, United Healthcare.